Okay, we go to question 5, and we have 5A and 5B. So I'm going to be drawing. The reason I want to draw is so that you can appreciate the work being done. I could just maybe draw and then cut, but I think it's important that you see how I'm doing my drawing. Okay, I have a set of parallel lines like this. This will mean parallel lines, and I have a line parallel going in this direction. This is called X. I have another line coming like this. Now, take note of this. The way this is done, it will suggest that this line is parallel to this. That's the suggestion. Okay, but don't worry, we'll fix that soon. This is N, and then I have a connection. Okay, let's stretch this one out a little more. So I have this is N, this is T, this is Q, this is 70 degrees. This is M, this is S. I think that's about everything in that diagram. Now, what I do, because of my experience over the years, is to tell the examiner using notations as a diagram. Now, when I write this, I can now manipulate my diagram. I manipulate my diagram to suit what I want to achieve. So I'm going to use broken lines to show that I've extended this such that this becomes parallel to this. So with that same token, this is X. This is X. This is 70. I know this to be 70. So let's look at it. If this is 70, how do I connect? These parts? Okay, so I can also extend this one down. Let's watch. So I've extended this line down so that this is P. What I now have will be such that this angle here will be equal to this angle. So if this is 70, this becomes what? 70 degrees. So let's see if that helps me, because sometimes the manipulations you do may not be sufficient enough to help you solve the problem. So this angle is equal to this angle, and by extension, please let's watch, this angle here is also equal to this angle. This angle here is equal to this angle. So this becomes what? 70 degrees also. This angle is equal to this angle here. So by the diagram adjustment I made, I can call here A. I can call here not that. I can now call let me go back. I can call here A, small letter A. I can call here small letter B. So with this arrangement I have now, I can say that A is equal to 70 degrees. What is the reason for that? Alternate angles. Alternate angles are QT parallel to what? XP. QT parallel to what? XP. These parallel lines are the ones creating that for me. Now, with that, I can say that what? B is equal to A, and that will be what? Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Look at it now. This is equal to this. The reason is this: MN parallel to ST. Now, in deciding this, you must take note of which is plane transversal in the diagram. So that's settled. So which means that B will be equal to what? 70 degrees. Sorted. Now, I can also have that X plus B will be equal to 180 degrees. X plus B equal to 180 degrees. Angles on a straight line. Take note of my shorthand. So if B is 70, it means X plus 70 will now be equal to 180, and X will now be equal to 180 minus 70, and that will be what? 110 degrees. So I've been able to get what? x would be. So this is my own. I developed this method to reduce the tendency for me to overly begin to write things. So you see, it's simple, straightforward, and with this, my examiner understands what I am doing. So that's for question 5a. So let's look at 5b. In 5b, we have a diagram that looks more like this. Look at this. I'll try to replicate what I have there. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, I have this. I have this. I have this as 55. I think I also have something like this here. I have B, I have A, I have D, I have C. This is 55, this is 50. That is 55, that is 50. I need to confirm that diagram. There has to be a kind of, okay, beautiful. I wanted to be sure of that. This is equal to this. I needed to be sure of that. So using the same technique, I will just relabel this thing. Now remember that we are told to find BDA. BDA. This is it. We are told to find BDA. That's BDA. This angle here. So I'll call that one X. That's the angle I'm to look for. So now, if this is what they've given to you, it's a straightforward question. Let me confirm, because the right markings are not there. So I need to be sure that what they want us to do is correct. But why would they set such a very cheap question? Okay, on my textbook, on my booklet, okay, for purpose of learning, let me increase the difficulty of this question, because if the cross out is here, then it's a very cheap question. So let's increase the difficulty a little. So I'm going to transfer the marking here. I have done that because I'm not seeing the exact, so I'll transfer the marking there. I think that will make the question a lot more difficult, because if I put the marker here, I will get the answer very quickly. And I don't think that's what the examiner wants done. So I'll put the marker there. So if I do that, what that will give me will be this. I can now call here A and call here what? Small letter B. So I will tell the examiner using notations as in diagram. Sorry, I had to make this adjustment. I don't know whether I'm right because of the question, but I think what I've done is right, because if I put the other one there to make the question too simple, and I don't think that's what the examiner wants us to achieve. Now look at this. A triangle ABD is isos. It's isos triangle. How do I know that? Because what AB is equal to what BD. It's seen on the diagram, it's given. I can see it. So that will mean that what? A will be equal to 55 degrees base angles of what? Isos triangle. That's what that will be. So with that done, I can now get B. B will be equal to A plus 55. B will be equal to what? A plus 55. A plus 55, which will mean that that will be what? Exterior angle of what? Triangle. The opposite interior will give me the exterior. So B will now be 55 plus 55, which will be equal to 110 degrees. So that said, I can now say that B plus X plus 50 will be equal to 180 degrees. Angle sum of triangle. Don't mind me, I'm a strong fan of shorthand, so you'll be seeing a lot of shorthands here. Alright, now this will be, I know B to be 110, so 110 plus X plus 50 will be equal to 180. So X plus 160 will be equal to 180. So x will now be equal to 180 minus 160, and that will be 20 degrees. So x, if I go with this arrangement, is going to be what? 20 degrees. That will be 20 degrees. So that settles that one. Remember, we are told to find angle BDA. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. We'll still solve another one. Now, remember that this is my hypothesis that this is the direction I'm giving. So let me now solve. I think the question was actually right. BDA, that's this angle. What I've now done with this is to solve BDC. So let me flip the question and to the original thing, and let's see how that plays out. Remember, what we have gotten is BDC, but we'll now redraw this and see what we're going to get. Okay, so this is the correct diagram for the question. I did not read the question properly. I always tell us that in an exam setup, it's important you follow what the examiner wants you to do. So this is the correct question. The question is correct. Now, what they want me to find is BDA. That's this angle here. So I'm not going to call this x, I'm going to call this one x. This is what I'm to look for. So the diagram is correct. Maybe your own exam, they may do it like this for you. The approach is still the same. So I'll call here A. I'll call here B. So I'll just do that way. I'll call here B. I could call here C, no problem. So I'll look at the diagram. I'll start with this one. Using notation as a diagram. A triangle BCD is isosceles. So if it's isosceles triangle, it will mean that what? A is equal to 50. And if A is equal to 50, what's the reason for that? Base angles of isosceles triangle. So that is settled. Now once we've gotten that, I can now get that C is equal to A plus 50. What's the reason for that? Exterior angle of what? Triangle. So that will be 50 plus 50, that will be 100 degrees. Now with that, I can have that 55 plus C plus X will be equal to what? 180 degrees. And that will be what? Angle sum of triangle. Settled. So with that, I'll have that this will be 55 plus C, which is 100, plus X will be equal to 180. So 165 plus X will be equal to what? 180. Okay, 155, sorry about that. 155. So X will be equal to 180 minus 155. And that will mean that what? X will be equal to 25 degrees. So this is a real iteration of WAEC 2001, what they wanted us to do. But please, I want to advise you, x equal to 25 is not what they asked you to look for. X is equal to BDA, angle BDA, and that's equal to 25 degrees. Please, you only made the assumption to make your work easy. Please, at the end of the day, tell them that x is equal to this and it's equal to this. It's very important. Just like when you do your substitution, you must tell the examiner that this substitution I made and this is how I'm ending it. Alright, so that settles question number 5.